What's up, guys? This is Next Level Gaming. I'm Cole Akins.
And I'm Caleb Keys.
And we're doing an E3 special. The press conference just ended for us. Of course, you guys will not be hearing this until about a day or two after the press conference has aired. Of course, E3 is going on all week, showing gameplay footage of games that have been shown at the press conferences, and pretty much just recapping and showing games that we've already seen. Now, with us here, we have Dylan McGill and Jesse Walker.
What's up?
Both of them are friends of us, possibly future employees of Next Level Gaming if they meet the criteria, but
Or choose to do so.
That's in the far future. So let's hop right into it, guys. Overall, just like yes or no, nothing, too, out of it. E3 2014, did it live up to the hype?
Big negative.
Yeah, I think it's better than last year.
Yeah, way better than last year.
Too much promotional bullshit with
Yeah.
all the new consoles.
Yeah, I agree. I was more excited for this one. Well, actually, I was more excited for last year's, frankly, just because, Xbox One had been announced and PS4 has been announced, and I was hoping that they would show a lot of gameplay and stuff and announcing the games. However, that was a very, very big disappointment. And then I became more excited for this year. Frankly, because I knew that they were going to be showing a lot of new IPs. However, I did become disappointed because they did not show as many new IPs as they said that they were going to show.
I told you they'd kind of be safe.
Yeah, and it did piss me off, and of course the year is nowhere near to being over. So, throughout the next couple of months, they probably will announce a few more things. But so we watched all the press conferences, and at first we were just gonna do a pre and post podcast, but we've actually changed our mind after a lot of errors and faults. We actually had another guy here watching it with us, but he had to go home because he's a fucking vagina. But we're going to give you the same exact type of podcast. Hopefully it's not going to be too long. Jesse's going to be leaving here in just a moment, so we're going to try to get as much through as possible. We'll get as much of his input as we can, but at the same time, we're not going to speed through it. So let's hop right into it and get to the first one, Microsoft.
Best one.
Which is the best one, unfortunately. Not unfortunately.
You don't think it was the best one?
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft.
You think
Oh,
Ubisoft?
but we'll get to that.
Pretty good.
I don't
Ubisoft
know.
was good.
EA. With this
Yeah,
sport.
Oh, no.
Did you see that golf though? Did you see that golf ball go over that ship?
We'll get to that in a second. But first off, Microsoft, not the best, but definitely not the worst, of course.
I give it a good second place.
Hey, it had games this time.
Yeah, and that's the best thing. They took out all of the entertainment and just made it pure games.
Yeah,
they said right off the bat.
Bullshit, no
Yeah.
cable, UFC, blah blah blah.
No TV shows that are coming out this year.
I mean, it was a lot of stupid shit last year that I could not stand, but I'm glad they focused purely on video games. And the games that they did show were good, but, nothing too, mind-blowing. So, the first game that they showed was Call of Duty.
Titanfall 2.
Pretty much.
Titanfall 2.
I mean, I was kind of,
Disappointed.
I was disappointed, but I was also embarrassed.
Yeah.
Hey,
For Sledgehammer's first standalone game, it did look really solid, but as Dylan said,
They
it
basically
is
fucked
Call of
Titanfall in
Duty
the ass.
Titanfall 2, the new release. That's what it should be named. They should pay Respawn for using half their ideas, and then they should give probably another 25% to Battlefield and DICE for using their ideas, and then they should get
using their fucking Frostbite engine.
Yeah, seriously, but they should get 25% of the thing for doing 25% of the work.
Let me rephrase that real quick. Using their Frostbite engine poorly.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna say this now, their character models are fucking amazing. Their character models were spot on. It looked like Battlefield 4 when it was shown at E3 last year, but the actual mapping and gameplay and stuff looked like shit. Like the buildings look pixelated.
It looked like a Titanfall beta.
It did look like Titanfall beta, and it was kind of a disappointment. But at the same time, I'm glad they're doing something new. But at the same time, they didn't do anything new at all.
There was two good things out of that whole, and that was that giant fucking turtle.
Oh yeah, the
giant
spider.
turtle. It looked like a
The thing
turtle.
in Halo, the Scarab.
Yeah,
Scarab.
it was a great idea, and that thing was badass. I'm gonna admit that when I saw that, I'm like, dude, that is fucking awesome.
and the Locust Swarm.
Yeah, okay. The Locust. They also need
Yeah.
to sue Matrix.
Okay, so that's another 10%
Matrix
goes to
is-
Matrix.
That's the other 25% goes to the Matrix.
Yeah, so they took a lot from Matrix, and just because that swarm, not necessarily what they looked like, just because of the swarm, because it looked exactly like the swarm from Matrix 3. So Matrix needs to sue them.
Titanfall needs to
mostly
sue him.
Respawn.
So DICE is suing them,
Respawn.
Matrix is suing them, and Respawn is suing them. Okay, so they have 3 lawsuits pending as we speak.
Yeah.
Right after
They
that.
better sell a shitload of Ghosts too, so to pay that back.
Oh yeah, and they fucking stole the title from Ghost Recon.
Oh, yeah.
So the little subtitle, Advanced Warfare. And they,
We didn't even notice that.
all they did was took Advanced Warfighter. They took the fighter out of Warfighter and replaced it with Fair. From Advanced Warfighter 1 and Warfighter 2. So that was a little bit of a kind of
letdown.
Yeah, it was, and I'm really scared to see the multiplayer.
Dude,
Don't have to
okay.
bash on them too hard. The game looks solid, but they didn't have a single fucking original idea.
They
So
didn't. They really
The
didn't.
cinematic was ridiculous, dude.
They
it
were.
looked like a movie.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
It did look really good, but I mean, overall, I'm not
Not
too.
impressed.
I'm still gonna buy it.
I've been done with Call of Duty since like, what was it, Warfare 2?
Yeah.
Since-
Yeah,
a
I've been
big
done with
red
that
one.
since then. Modern Warfare 2, yeah.
I'm still gonna buy it, and I'm still gonna play the multiplayer for about a week, then get pissed off, and go back to Battlefield.
That's
But-
another thing. The multiplayer. You got the like the drone grenades now.
Yeah.
You got drone grenades. Not a kill streak. You got
The shield.
automatic riot shields. You can snap off car doors.
Yes.
Maybe not in multiplayer.
If you
they'll
could-
probably patch a lot of that, but
If you can do that multiplayer, I'm actually gonna like that.
it reminds me of Modern Warfare 2, except it's going to be like Modern Warfare 2, as in like all the kill streaks, except everybody's going to have every fucking single kill streak before
Yeah.
you even get a kill streak. So it's going to be like you respawn, spawn kill, spawn kill, spawn kill, game over. Oh shit, what just happened?
You know what I hope?
Go back to GameStop, return game, hang yourself.
You know what I hope they don't do with the perk system? I hope they don't do what they did with Ghost, because the Ghost perk
Ghost
system
was
was just
awful.
the perk system was so overdone. Like there was like I think like over it seemed like 60 perks that you could do.
Wait,
There was a
In
perk
which
for
game?
each level that
Perk
you get
Ghost. Yeah, you remember how you could select shitload of
Oh fuck yeah, there's
There are 60 of
yeah, there's
them.
probably about
There's a
fuckload.
There's a perk for each level before you prestige.
yeah
There's
so-
a perk for wiping your ass.
for teabagging, I
Yeah.
think. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. But moving on from that, actually, let's go back. Halo Collection.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm not a Halo fan, but I'm actually excited for it. Not a
Yeah,
lot.
Halo 2. They didn't show much gameplay for it. They didn't show any gameplay for
I'm
it.
glad they're
They showed the
revamping
multiplayer, but they did revamp it. They're doing the anniversary thing, because it was released 10 years ago today
Yeah.
or something like that.
They did show the side by side and the texturing looks really
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
It's the
yeah.
Same thing as
About-
the first anniversary, basically.
Do I know?
Same thing as the
first revamp.
anniversary.
Yeah, I know it is, but like they made it look even better. Like
Yeah, I think they want to step up.
But the
from
second
that.
one was the best one. At least I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that-
second
I
one was,
agree.
but what I like the first one a lot. Frankly, especially the flood missions. I love those missions. But yeah, Halo 2 was great, and since Halo 2 didn't have any flood in it, that kind of pissed me off.
And just think,
That's
Halo
true, too.
5 beta.
Oh yeah, Halo 5 beta. That's pretty interesting. And it's not going to start until holiday, I think. Did they say?
Yeah, they're gonna start selling it. I think this holiday.
Yeah, no. The Halo collection comes out in November. I think November 11th. I believe they said maybe.
all
Correct me if
full
I'm wrong,
games.
guys.
But the beta comes out in the holiday.
Yeah, and you
to-
get that
to
early
pre-order.
access, and
Plus,
you get to see the show.
The Nightfall. Or,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Nightfall.
that's
The movie
a hell of
or
a deal. 4 games and the
The
mini
DVD
series.
and the beta.
Yeah, that was,
what,
and it was
for
$60.
$60.
No.
$64.99.
Yeah, $64.99.
it's not going to be on
That
one
is a
disc, though.
deal.
It's like they were
Yeah, they
saying.
said one disc.
Yeah, they
on
were
all
saying
the
you could
Halos.
like play each game on that
Yeah,
one disc.
and just
It's
pop
going to be
through it.
strictly Xbox One. Though,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Gonna have
yeah.
it's going to have the Ultra Blu-ray disc.
Yeah.
That's the only way they can fit all that on there. But
Yeah,
fucking
PS4
crazy.
is not going to get any taste of that, but I mean, any Sony fan's not going to get a taste of Halo. So I'm really excited for that. That's really cool. I am pissed that they didn't show any gameplay footage of Halo 5. I mean, they showed the trailer for the multiplayer arena, but I'm really fucking pissed that they didn't show any campaign footage of Halo 5 at all. So, what the fuck is that? I'm so dumb. Sony has pissed me off way too fucking much.
Oh my god. Anyways.
Oh god, fucking damn it!
It wasn't this jam.
Anyways, I really would like to know who the fuck that guy with the mask was.
Dude, that's the guy from 5. I'm telling you.
Well, yeah, I know it is. It's gonna be like the villain or something in search for Master Chief. But
do you think he's the villain? Do you think he's the villain?
I think he looked like the villain because he's asking a lot of fucking questions. It didn't sound like he was just like looking for him. Anybody looking for someone real hard probably wants to fucking kill him.
But he was also a Spartan.
It's not entirely true.
He looked more like an EOD person.
He did, in a way, but at the same time, I don't know. It's gonna be crazy either way.
What if it's a character we've already met and is coming back?
Well, it was showing like him from a point of view of Halo 2 whenever he was throwing that bomb out. So
he was watching like footage of basically older Halos.
I mean,
but it sounds like the guy from Star Wars, you know, Darth Vader's master.
Yeah.
Or it sounded like him
Darth
talking.
Sidious.
Yeah, Darth Sidious. It sounded like him talking to the new EOD dude. So I'm just assuming he's evil.
Yeah, I mean, I am too, but I mean, I wish that, I mean, it's not coming out for another fucking how long?
Year.
Yeah, for another year. And they're always released in November. So, they're going to show it next year's E3. That's just
Dude, how about this right now? Sony press conference, Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, are they actually showing
I think this is a new Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah,
it's about time they showed that.
Yeah.
We're actually in the middle of the Sony press conference as this is going on. Frankly, because the Sony press conference has been a disappointment, but we'll get to that here in a few.
Yeah, it's a fucking acid trip.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on for that, The Division.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
All I gotta say.
It's like the best of both worlds.
I mean, The Division, I mean, third person, I mean, fantastic graphics, fantastic co-op gameplay.
Probably the best Tom Clancy game I've seen so far.
Yeah, definitely. We'll get to that in a second.
Wait a second.
We'll get to that in a second.
Wait till the Ubisoft press conference.
Yeah, oh god. I mean, that was amazing. But yeah, The Division, I'm really looking forward to it. And it was delayed until next year, which pisses me off. But at the same time, IGN has put up articles about how delays are good and how I do agree. But they Ubisoft delayed Watch Dogs, and yet it still became a disappointment to me. So
you didn't like Watch Dogs?
It's good, but it's.
I spent, $140. I liked it, but it wasn't.
Well, that's probably why.
And no, I mean, I love
collectors and everything.
No, I love the collector's edition. It's just that they hyped it up too much, and it wasn't anything like the E3.
I mean, I didn't like it that much either. I still bought it brand new.
It wasn't what they thought it would be, but anyways,
I'm still gonna play it. But
I think the Division, like the other game, not spoiling thing for right now. It does look good, but I think the Division, like it being zombie and it being like still really tactical versus humans and having all the cool gadgets and shit.
They haven't even shown any of the zombies.
Yeah, I want to see what the zombies look like.
Like, cause it's like Last of Us. Whenever they showed it at E3 2012, like it was only showing normal gameplay, and you guys were like, I thought you said it was zombies. I'm like, it is. I swear there's zombies, and I actually had to bring up a YouTube video to prove to you guys. So like, I mean, I don't know when the fuck they're gonna show the zombies. If there's even zombies.
Hopefully sometime
I think
soon.
there is zombies because we know there's zombies because everybody's sick.
Yeah,
and
it's an
died out before all
apocalypse.
this
It's a
shit
plague.
started. But like, I
And
think
those dudes just rolled up like they're going to exterminate.
I don't think there's going to be anything shown until probably a month or 2 months before release. So it hypes everybody really up.
That's one of those games though. You got to have friends or it's like really fun.
Yeah,
I think that's how it's going to be. That's just me.
That's just like some of the other games we saw.
Like with Ghost Recon. Like, you have to have friends or it's not.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, Kayla and I, we're gonna tear that game up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
I know for a fact.
Dude, I'll be on there right with you if you get Xbox One.
Yeah, of course we're gonna get Xbox One. PS, we'll get to that in a second.
Well, if you both get Xbox Ones, I know you have one, but I know he doesn't.
He's gonna get one eventually. But
I'm
he's
sagging behind. I'm being a lazy ass.
Everybody else has one except Caleb.
Evolve.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
First of
fucking
all,
new monster.
Yes.
like I said before we had to redo this, the DLC. If there was a DLC with Left 4 Dead people to fight the monster, how cool would that be?
That would be fucking awesome.
And it's
a Valve they're gonna
game,
do it.
And the creators of Left 4 Dead made it, so I'm obviously going to
I'm glad that the new monster is a
I
giant
love Left 4
hentai
Dead.
tentacle monster.
Yeah, I know. I love that new. It looks like the Kraken in a small way.
Yeah, I like the hunter chick in Evolve. Because she has like the alien dog thing.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking. It just looks like a really solid game. It is like Left 4 Dead,
God
except
damn, why is everybody texting us?
It looks like a new Left 4 Dead that they kind of fix all the problems, and it looks a lot more immersive and shit.
And I'm gonna admit, when I first saw the trailer, when they first revealed it, I was like, that looks good, but it seems like it's gonna get old because there's only one monster, one thing to do. But then they revealed, I think last week they revealed 4 new characters you can play as, and then at the E3 press conference they revealed a whole new monster you can play. So I mean, I think it's gonna be completely.
And I bet you there might be some DLCs where you can pick different monsters in different groups.
Oh, and probably different maps. It's gonna be like Left 4 Dead.
What if you could play as Alien?
What do you
Or
mean?
like Predator, you know, for like Alien
Oh,
Predator.
that'd be fucking bad.
Yeah,
They
if you can
don't
play as
do something
Alien.
like that, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that,
fucking use that little thing in your mouth, like
That-
stab people in the head.
they already tried that with the Alien, the AV.
The game.
But do you,
Well, yeah, but that was
Yeah,
like
that's a-
strict focus.
do you think
They
it'll be
took too
like
much
on
time
Left
in
4
it.
Dead? Like, hang on. Like
Yeah,
on
go
Left 4 Dead, do you think it'll be the same thing? Where you revolved around one health kit? Like,
What do you mean?
like
Like
I
one
start off with a
healer.
health kit. And then you use it. Like, oh,
Oh,
shit.
God, no.
Like,
Fuck
I
no.
have to go find another one, you know what I mean?
No,
then you
no,
fucking die till you get to it, I mean.
It's the
I think
creators
it'll
of Left
be
4 Dead,
like-
not the minds of Left
I know,
4
but
Dead.
I'm just saying, what if they did that, though?
I wouldn't like that. It seemed like
It seems like a whole new
well,
take.
you have the support character now, and I think the support's like it's gonna be like Battlefield, like where you
Kinda
drop
where
a
you-
health pack.
Yeah, okay.
And what's gonna kill you isn't like
They're
a
showing
bunch
Batman.
of zombies, but it's gonna be.
Oh
like
my
a
god, they're showing
huge
Batman.
wave
What
of
the
zombies.
fuck?
I think it's just a trailer. It's just a trailer.
Well, we can just watch it again. I mean, it's not gameplay.
yeah. So,
Is it gameplay? Look,
Oh, it is gameplay.
it is gameplay.
oh shit, it's gameplay.
Oh my god, and he's in the fucking Batcave.
No, he's in
No,
the mansion.
no, he's in his mansion. What?
Wow, that's. Oh
Is-
my gosh, that was
Oh, it's
huge.
beautiful.
Oh my god.
Fuck me to tears.
I think I just jizzed, guys.
Hey, that's,
No,
that's Wonder Tower.
Oh yeah, that's Wayne Tower.
Yeah, the wing.
Oh, it is Wonder Tower. Oh, you're right.
Damn, this place is fucking huge.
This is all of Gotham City right here.
Dude, they're gliding like a motherfucker. Why the fuck did we stop watching?
Because
Well,
Sony sucks
was
so
such
bad.
A fucking disappointment.
And now look, we missed the best
Hey,
parts.
I mean, there's traffic and everything. God damn.
Looks like a 4K version of fucking.
Oh yes, here we go. Batman.
Oh, Batmobile
Holy
gameplay.
I hate to say it, but this looks like one of the best games that we've
that's been
seen.
shown. Yeah.
I'm not
It's in the
even,
top 5, definitely.
I'm not even a big fan of the Batman games.
Dude, they're the
Have you
best.
played Arkham City or Arkham
Yeah, I
Asylum?
played it with you.
Just don't play Arkham Origins,
Oh,
guys.
dude, the
it
destructive
bad?
environment.
Oh, it's terrible.
Wait, Arkham Origins. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
There's only one good fight, and that was with Deathstroke, I think, in the prison. Yeah, well, don't.
This looks pretty solid.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with any other game.
I'm not gonna turn the audio up for the people that are listening because it might pop the mic.
I mean, it tells you how you meet Joker for the first time.
I mean, this looks fucking insane. I wish it would show more of the destructive environment with the Batmobile. What is it?
Oh
doing?
wait, what is this?
I think it's arming itself for weapons.
We just went from Batmobile to fucking Bat Go-Kart.
Or Bat Tank, I guess. Yeah, it's Bat Tank.
Holy shit, got like a
Machine-
30mm cannon.
Hold up,
on
I
it.
thought Batman didn't use guns.
Dude, look.
I think this is the Batman where he said fuck keeping people alive and killing everything.
Right.
He's like, fuck it, I'm done. Catwoman was right. I mean, he's tearing shit up.
I guess you have to. He
It's
probably
maneuvering like a goddamn. Oh my god.
It looks like the shit off of like the Fast Five or whatever those
Yeah.
guys in the go-kart thing. Or the Indy car.
Dude, this is insane.
Oh, dude, let's just spin out.
He's about to turn into fucking
It's going nitro.
Batwing.
Oh,
no,
here
he
we
just
go.
fucking flew off.
Dude, I don't care.
Dude, this map is
Badass.
huge. I mean, it is insane. I mean, we're
Dude, I wonder if you can go across the river into
Oh,
the
yeah.
other part of Gotham.
definitely.
I'm sure you can.
Because Amusement
Oh, he's
Park,
about to-
Amusement City is over there.
He's doing something right here. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. But...
Stop taking the motherfucker out.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yep. Okay, we're getting some combat here. The graphics are fucking astonishing.
Dude, is it a slowdown for like everything?
No.
No, I think it's just for when you're
It's just
ultimate
cinematic.
badass.
I think they realized in this game not to focus over 100 hours of working the fucking cave.
Pretty much,
Because
yeah.
as nice as that was in the last one, that was fucking retarded.
Yeah. Dude, can you imagine the Riddler challenges on this game?
Oh yeah, they actually they're you get to see the Riddler and like he
Well, you
actually
can see
has
the
a
Riddlers
story.
in the other one, but
No, you don't. You never see the
You
Riddler.
only see Markham City.
Yeah, you don't see him in any of
you
them.
see it
do,
in
you see
you
Arkham
see him in
City.
Arkham City.
Yeah, but you know you do.
Yeah, you have to.
never
Yeah,
did
you
that
have
before.
you have to knock him out.
I could
In
have
Arkham
sworn
City.
you don't see him at all.
That's the only one you
That was
see him.
bad.
Well,
in.
this one you see like he actually has a story behind him. But yeah, I mean that's like so far the best. But we'll get to that. In
No,
a
we just jumped way off topic.
Yeah, but let's.
But
go-
it was so worth it because it's
But,
Batman.
we were talking about Evolve.
Yeah.
So
And then we went to Batman, which is just as good. I mean,
Yeah, but yeah, Evolve looks
Obviously,
awesome.
I'm in like
Alright,
Batman.
anyways, back
I
to
got
my
10
point
more
about
minutes,
Evolve. Like, you're not going to die the way you do in Left 4 Dead, what it seems to me like, except in like maybe boss battles. But what I think it's going to be is there's going to be like fucking massive swarms of
Oh, yeah.
like small aliens and shit. Even though it's like that in Left 4 Dead, but it's just going to be different because, like, what's the thing with the long ass tongue that gets you in Left 4 Dead?
Smoker.
Yeah,
that's right.
that like shit like that. That's not what's going to kill you in this. But
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a little bit more balanced, but a lot. You know, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be way more chaotic.
Yeah,
but
and,
in
like,
the right way.
and more like inbound to like.
Dude, look at Scarecrow.
But do you think it'll
Holy
make it?
shit, Scarecrow looks fucking like he's been on crystal meth for a while. God damn. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that.
I guess that's what happens after you kill him in
Okay,
Arkham Asylum.
I hate to say it, but
I'm
pre-ordering it.
But do you think?
It's next gen only.
Well,
So yeah, keep that
I'm
in
always
mind.
gonna get it from Batman fan.
Yeah, of
Still.
course. But
But do you think that the monster will ever feel like overpowered?
no, because here's the thing.
It's not gonna be like Bioshock 2 where you
Wait,
basically
no.
destroy everything.
No, whenever you first start out, you're small, and then you have to feed to get bigger and bigger. And the point of the hunters is to find you before you get too big. And
So is that the story mode though, right there,
it's like Left 4 Dead.
or is that an online thing too?
No, it's like Left 4 Dead. Like the story is the
Yeah,
online.
you just kind of play it.
You play through it. I mean, they
See, I
had.
didn't play Left 4 Dead. I wasn't a big fan of it.
I love Left 4 Dead.
Dead.
Caleb and I loved the fuck out of Left 4 Dead when it first came out.
really good.
But anyways, moving on from that, Fable.
Ugh,
okay.
God.
Well, I know we all have our mixed opinions.
And personally, I liked it at first until it went to like the Project Spark of the villains creating like how everything plays out. Like that's just getting annoying. They're making it too they're making games way too
Cartoony.
No, player oriented creative. Stuff.
If there's certain games where it's okay to build your own map, and there's other one or
Like Little Big
You're not
Planet.
exactly building your map in that one. You're controlling armies, but some games need to know when to stay away from that. And Fable should have saved their time on development instead of implementing that in the game because I think that was stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it was great, and they're doing a lot of things different. What is this? Oh, I think this is fucking
Quantum Break.
This is Quantum Break.
No,
Uncharted.
it's Uncharted 4.
Holy shit, they're showing Uncharted. God.
Why did they have to show all the good games?
They
when we
showed
fucking get on
so
here?
much shitty shit at first.
Shitty shit
We
at
can just
first.
rewatch it like Steve was saying earlier.
Like,
Fuck.
guys who are listening, if you watched E3 and the Sony press conference, they were better off putting a dog taking a fucking dump on a CD for the first 30 minutes.
For the first hour, Christ's sake.
Yeah.
It's taken them forever to get to this. And Drake looks fucking like he's an adult now. Like instead of like a 30-year-old, now he looks like he's 50 or something.
Possible, though.
I mean, well, we got to start getting distracted about that. But I mean, obviously,
Dude, we're never
gonna
gonna finish
footage.
this podcast.
Yeah, I know. But back to Fable. Yeah, Caleb is right. It's bad that they put it in games like Fable because Fable's never known for user-created content.
Like, you build your own house and shit and start a family. Like in, what was it, the second
Fable
one?
2.
Yeah.
Fable 2. And in Skyrim.
Well, yeah, but, like,
But I mean,
they just didn't go the right path on that.
they didn't, and it doesn't look anything like the
And
originals.
it keeps getting more and more cartoony. Like I said before, it looks like in the village on the commercial, it looked like a Tim Burton film on all the
Yeah.
houses. Like in like Fable 2,
And it
it's
sounded
always
like
looked cartoony, but they're going like with a weird fucking look for it.
and
They
it
are.
sounded like Nickelodeon wrote the script.
Yeah,
It did,
and the costume and character designs were fucked up.
it's really gritty cartoony, so it's kind of
It's
weird.
weird, yeah.
And I'm not surprised that they showed a new Fable game, but it was a little bit of a letdown. I'm definitely not gonna get it because I could get rat's
doesn't
ass.
look or feel like Fable. I'm used to following that little goat trail everywhere, like they do on the old ones.
Yeah.
You missed Kingdom Hearts 3. They showed it.
Shut up.
And there's a Ratchet and Clank. Oh, okay. So they didn't even show that much gameplay of Uncharted. It's already over. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It was just a trailer.
It was just a trailer.
Okay, what the fuck? Okay, Sony, you're pissing me off again.
It's a post show.
So anyways, moving on, Crackdown. Dylan,
I don't
you
even
can
care
shut the
about
fuck up.
Crackdown, yeah.
But
I'll shut up too because I fucking hate
Caleb,
Crackdown.
well, when I say Caleb and I played this, I mean I played it and he watched.
Yeah.
But
Childhood story.
a story of our life.
Yeah.
But yeah, Crackdown. They're actually, it's not Crackdown 3. It's a brand new Crackdown. They're redoing it. And personally, I'm excited, even though they didn't show any gameplay, which pisses me off. They showed more trailers than gameplay.
I don't know, the trailer.
The commercial was good for it, and like
If they
the old gameplay was good. So I'd kind of like to see where it goes, but I don't think it's gonna be. It's gonna be good. It's just not gonna be great.
let's set the scene
It's gonna
for
be
you.
fun to play.
Let's set the scene for you real quick. I know you guys have already seen this, but let's just describe
We like
what
them,
happened. They, in order to bring down one guy, they took down 2 skyscrapers.
and half the city.
and killed about 10,000 people.
Yeah, just to take down one
Something
guy.
like that, yeah.
And that guy is constantly bitching at you, no matter what. Stop
That's why I
killing
don't like that
innocent
game.
civilians.
Let's think about this. Who's the bad guy? the person that's dealing shitloads of coke and moving sex slaves, or the police that kill half the population
of the city to just get one guy. What the fuck?
Didn't that dude end up being a bad guy in the second one though?
Yeah, he did, because he funded everyone. But yeah, I mean, it is pretty crazy.
Let's go to the next one. Crackdown, there wasn't too much.
Yeah, there was just a trailer, but I am psyched for that. This one is something everybody's looking forward to: Sunset Overdrive.
Oh yeah,
the trailer.
It's just a fucking video.
The intro trailer is fucking great.
And if you missed it, you definitely need to go look it up now. Pause this video.
Yeah, because we're about to spoil it right here. It started out with a simple cover system, and I thought it was gonna be like the
new war game.
Yeah, new realistic war game that was teased. That was going to be taking place behind the eyes of the civilians instead of the eyes of the soldiers. But it was actually, making fun of it. And he's like, cover game? Fuck you. And he started like fucking ziplining around, shooting everybody, and then, went out and was talking a lot of smack and then dropped the F-bomb at the perfect time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I loved it personally. I mean, it's fucking awesome. I mean,
I like that gameplay they had
It's
too.
one of the companies that made one of my favorite childhood games ever.
Yeah, I love how they went from Sony to Microsoft, and how fucking, Bungie went from Microsoft to Sony, but we'll go to that again later.
I mean, they made Spyro, dude. Sony made Spyro.
I didn't even know. I
That's
forgot they
one
made
of my
Sony's
favorite
an
childhood
original
games.
Spyro.
I forgot they made Spyro.
Yeah, they made all the 3 originals.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
gonna be.
fucking hated that. I never had a memory card when I used to play that game. And when I died, you had to fucking start all the way over.
Spyro and
That's like
Crash
half
were
the
the 2
games
childhood
back then.
games, man.
No shit, like 8 straight hours of playing that, almost beating it. Like when you're like 5 years old, 5 or 6 or whatever, and then dying, and then.
That's what I'm stuck
Yeah,
on.
5 or 8
Watch
hours was the whole day back then.
Yeah, fuck
mean-
yeah, that was like you didn't even eat.
No.
Yeah, I mean, Sunset Overdrive. That's definitely gonna be
a good one.
It's gonna be.
It's
a great
gonna be an
game.
interesting game to play.
And I loved whenever they showed gameplay for it. I
Yeah.
don't know if they showed it. Did they show it at Ubisoft? No, yeah, they did at Microsoft. I'm sorry.
It was right after they.
Yeah,
showed that trailer.
I loved how whenever I'm pretty sure, I'm assuming this how happened. Right when you press the start button, your the character you created
Oh, it
comes
punches
up,
the screen.
punches the screen, and like there's no loading screen. It just like breaks away, and you're right where you left off.
And like when you die, like we've already talked about this before, but like when you die, it's like the creeps or zombies, whatever you want to call them, they throw you out of the van,
Yeah, you get
drop
dropped
out of
off
the
the
UFO,
yeah.
get your ass kicked off the roof or something,
That's
something like
kinda
that.
It is pretty awesome. The next generation respawn. Moving on from that, something that's really cool. Project Spark.
I guess. I mean, I
Well,
don't know.
when I seen it last E3, I was really excited about it because it's like build your own game, and then you got the beta access and we played it.
And it was
Kind of disappointing.
it is beta, but at the same time, it was early release. Put your fucking hand down.
Hold up, I gotta say something before I leave. I'm
Okay.
leaving right now.
Well, sit down because we can barely hear. Don't get your mic.
Conquer that for
Yeah.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Okay, Jesse is
Jesse's
leaving at the
leaving
most
the
random
building.
point.
We didn't go fast enough.
And so his girlfriend's making him leave.
Hey, it's okay.
Okay, well, your mom is making you leave. Sorry for you being under the age. But anyways, you have a boyfriend, sorry. Stick that thumb back in. Okay, moving on. Have fun, guys.
Yeah.
Have good luck having sex with her leg that way. Yeah, don't
Go
forget your
ahead.
crutches.
Yeah, you should probably do the Bruce thing first.
Okay, anyways. God damn it. Thank you. God damn it. Okay, so, Conquer, Project Spark. We've already lost 2 of the people that were in the original podcast.
Alright, we got a dirty Mexican and 2 geniuses. Let's do this.
Let's do this. So Project Spark, Conquer was announced at the end. I don't know exactly how he's going to be in the game. You can use him in the game, but I don't know how exactly you're going to be able to use him, you know?
I feel like he's more of a mascot, honestly.
Yeah, I hope it's like the demo shit because if anybody back in the day played the Conquer demo, it was better than the actual game, I feel. And I don't know, I guess they were like,
Live and
they
Reloaded.
went in and started something, they're like, fuck no, let's just throw in a good idea with Project Spark and let them pitch it, and it'll give themselves, and we'll get like 5%.
Yeah,
But,
I mean-
yeah, I'm excited to see that.
It's gonna be pretty fucking awesome. Conquer being in Project Spark, that's a great runoff point, and it's gonna be a great thing to as a good advertisement in a way. So yeah, Project Spark, I'm
But
looking
it's a
forward
cool
to.
concept to make your own game.
It is, but and there's a lot of new things that they released. When they announced it last year, it was just kind of stuck in its dungeon type gameplay and stuff.
When's the actual release, fall?
fuck, I don't know.
I think it said fall.
Yeah, something like that.
Like
And now they're like
This-
releasing space stuff and all that.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I was really just disappointed to see the beta because like they were showing all this shit at E3 and it was like a dev kit, you know, but like
It was glitchy as fuck.
yeah. But after seeing it this E3, I'm more excited. I'm just not gonna get my hopes up because from what we've seen and then what we got was way different, kind of like Watch Dogs.
I mean, it is beta, but
yeah.
But moving on from that, there are two games that are really small that we'll just go over real quick. Scalebound, which we didn't see any trailer. I mean, we didn't see any gameplay. We just saw a trailer. It wasn't. It looks like Monster Hunter, and we don't really know what it's about. All we can tell is that you're on a dragon and you're fighting other monsters. And stuff.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, I guess he has a fetish for dragons, or whatever. So.
How
That
to
looks
train
like it
your
could be
dragon.
a good game.
And then Inside, which is gonna be really cool.
From the creators of Limbo.
Yeah, Inside, it looks really interesting, really dark. You could definitely tell it's by the creators, and you can tell they put a lot of work into it. And
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it. I played Limbo, but I never like truly played it. Like I've just played very small portions of it, and I loved it, and I was a big fan of it. I really love the spider that always poked you and fuck you up.
I feel we should do a mini-series of Limbo, like trying to do Limbo without dying.
Yeah,
And then
definitely.
when Inside comes out, we get that and try to do that without dying.
Hell yeah. Dragon Age.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, you played it more than anybody. I personally never played it
Okay,
because
look.
it was better on PC, and I never had a PC that
I've
could
never
run it.
played the second one though. Like, that's just a big gap. I mean,
Well, what do you feel that they're going to bring new to the table on this one?
Because what
Okay.
you've seen.
like it. Okay, on Origins, you had 3 races.
Mhm.
You could be a human, or an elf, or a dwarf. But apparently, you can only be a human on the second one. Like I said, I have played it. So.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I know. They completely just took it out. And then on the third one, they're putting the races back. But you can't, like you have on the first one, you're a Grey Warden. On the second one, you're some kind of rogue guy. Honestly, I don't know. So people listening, sorry, I don't really know anything about it. But they're going to pick up from the second one, and you're basically, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, not a protector, but somebody that clashes everybody together. What's the word?
Like a paladin, kind of.
You're more like a peacekeeper, I guess. You're just trying to like bring everybody united and fight under that one flag
Okay.
and take out everybody else. As far as the storyline goes, I'm not really sure they're gonna take it. They're bringing a couple people from the first one back, like Liliana, she's like a bard type deal. She's kind of an assassin. And you got Morgan, which is let's say she's some kind of witch, if I remember right. And they're bringing, I think Morgan's mother, supposed mother back. That's like the main villain. And then there's a part on the first one where you can actually have a child with Morgan, and they never really said anything about it. And it's supposed to be like this big reveal thing if they do it. Like I said, but I don't really know much about it, so we just have to see what comes out.
Well, yeah, I mean, Dragon Age, I've never played it. It's never truly interested me, especially the console version, personally.
It's a great game, though. I mean,
Yeah, the console version just never interested me. The PC version did, but I never had a PC that could run it, so I just never really paid attention to it. It does look good, but I'm probably not going to buy
But
it.
it's supposed to tie like everything that you're supposed to be questioned about. It's supposed to tie that into this new one. Like what happened to the Grey Warden and all that good stuff.
Oh, well, awesome. I mean, I bet it's going to be great. But the
And it's
next...
open world this time, too.
Oh, okay. I
As
thought
far
the
as
other
far
ones
as
were
we can
open.
tell, no, they're not. I mean, they're like a kind of open world, but it's like you pick the location you're going. You can't actually explore that area.
Okay.
You just kind of go.
Well, the game that well, it's not the last game. I kind of went out of order, but the last game we're going to talk about that ended Microsoft. This is the game that really sparked my interest out of everything. This and the Division. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm pissed that it got delayed, but Witcher 3. I mean, Witcher 3 amazed me. They showed it a little bit of it last year, I think, or they teased it, and I really liked it. I love the second one. I never got to play it because my PC couldn't run it, but I might download it now illegally.
Never actually, never actually played a Witcher game. So I don't really know.
The first one was really glitchy, and you had like the coding was kind of bad, and you had to have a really good PC to run it. And Witcher 2 is kind of the same way, but the coding's a lot better. But I mean, Witcher 3 just looks astonishing.
Yeah, like it's running at 1080p definitely, and it looks like 60 FPS. I think they said it's 60 FPS. It looks solid
For
a
an Xbox
console.
One, yeah. And like the thing I like most is the fucking melee, man. I mean, the melee was pretty solid. You know, I mean, not the like the fighting and stuff. Like you cut people in half and slice them in half.
Yeah.
You cut off their heads.
That's pretty cool.
And, but it was really cool. I like it.
I found like the dueling, like from what I've seen, like there is different like duel styles and stuff that you can use, and it makes it look different. But I don't know, it kind of feels like it's gonna be like really repetitive, like Assassin's Creed. Like you have like like 15 different combinations, and you just start noticing it's
counter
the same
and attack
shit over and over again.
Yeah.
Which I know,
Counter and attack. Yeah.
I know you can't put like that much detail into it, but it just seems like they didn't put enough work into that one part.
I like the tracking system though, where he's tracking down that grip.
Yeah, that was
That's
cool.
Pretty cool.
I mean, I just love everything. I mean, the thing I like about Witcher the most is the magic and stuff. That's the thing that interests me the most.
I think they're gonna like if you have a SLI 4-way on your PC, I think it's gonna run at HD Ultra 4K or whatever. That's gonna be really badass because it's so graphically intensive. But we'll see.
I actually made a mistake. I'm sorry, guys. I do apologize, but that was not the last of the Microsoft press conference that we watched. We still have four more small things. Forza Horizon 2, which actually looked amazing.
Never played the first one, but it looked awesome.
Yeah, I picked up the first one. I borrowed it from Austin actually, and played it a little bit, and it was really cool. When I first got my Xbox One, because I didn't have the money to get any games, but I played it and it was really cool. I liked it, but again, I'm not too interested in racing games. But what I did like that Caleb talked about on our other podcast is that they're including rally card races.
Yeah, because they said there's like that's the reason. Well, I didn't buy Forza. Is that what it is?
Horizon? Yeah, come on
Jesus, I didn't buy the second one. It came with my Xbox. But anyways, when I seen that game, I was really excited for it because it showed that they were going to have rally cars or something, and they completely just wiped it from that one. So, like, when I played
Are you
it, I was
talking about
like,
actual Forza 2?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I've never played either of those before.
Well, yeah, but yeah, it looks pretty solid. I'm looking forward to it.
But they wiped it, so that sucks. So, but this one for sure is going to have rally cars, and that's going to be badass.
It has 24/7 clock.
Oh, like a Metal Gear.
Yeah, and it has
That's
dynamic
pretty cool.
dynamic lighting and dynamic weather effects, which is awesome.
I like how it's out in the country too.
Yeah,
It's
oh,
on
yeah.
the racetrack.
But moving on, they announced a new Tomb Raider game.
All right, yeah, this is a biggie.
Oh yeah, it is a big. I picked up the one that came out last year. I haven't played the definitive edition, which is the release for the Xbox One. There wasn't that big of a change, but and
Who made it? Was it Square Enix?
I would like to say.
Yeah, they need a big thumbs up. I'm not gonna lie. It was great.
I
One of the
definitely-
greatest reboots of any series.
Yeah, I liked it. I never got to beat it.
Oh, it was awesome.
I never got to beat it, frankly, because they said it was going to be open world, and it wasn't at all.
Yeah, so kind of like
It was definitely
pushed in
tied
that
down.
one area.
Yeah, and which pissed me off. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a great game. I just kind of lost interest in it.
It was awesome, dude. What are you talking about?
I mean, I just lost interest. I mean, I can't remember what else was coming out, and graduation was kind of falling on us too
Yeah,
at the
we
time.
went through a lot. However.
Yeah, so, but moving on from that, something that really funny, the Dead Rising 3 DLC that's coming out.
I know. It's actually out today. What
Is it today?
Yeah,
Maybe
they
they
said
said
available soon.
Nah,
Scratch that now.
yeah,
yeah, and what was it called? Can you remember?
something ridiculous.
I mean, it's
Dead Rising Super Ultra Half blah blah revision da da da.
Yeah,
da.
it's something ridiculous.
I mean, I'm not gonna get it. I mean, it just doesn't interest me, but I do find it funny.
Yeah, I
and
just
very
love that they're bringing
interesting.
Frank back. It's the best Dead Rising character ever.
Yeah, I love Frank, and that's the thing I love most about Dead Rising 1 is he took pictures and leveled up and stuff, and I wish they would have done something similar to that throughout the other two.
Yeah, I mean the other ones kind of felt they just threw them in for every character.
Yeah, now he just goes on.
But I love how they make fun of their old previous games.
One quick note that I'm very proud of, and Caleb's here to to back me up on it. I didn't die once in Dead Rising 3 in my playthrough.
Really?
Yeah, and I played on the third or second hardest difficulty. I didn't die once.
Because
Because what did I do, Caleb? I leveled up my health first, and my life, and I leveled up my
Oh
inventory.
yeah, I forgot we sat down and played that day for that. Holy fuck!
Yeah,
that was a
Nicole
long
was like,
day.
"What the fuck is going on?" So yeah, it was pretty cool.
What's really funny is you can do Hadouken on there. Freaking Ryu on
Oh,
Street
yeah.
Fighter.
And we right whenever I got the gigantic bomb or whatever, the nuke that blows your clothes off. Right after I got it, I used it once and then I just stopped playing it. And I'm probably gonna start playing it again, but
Holy
Good
fuck, I
game,
forgot
man.
all about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a great game. But one more thing that I want to bring up about Microsoft, that's not a huge deal, but it's going to be coming in handy for Caleb and I. It's independent developers at Xbox that Xbox is helping them. Independent developers, get their games out and stuff, and it's helping them. It's sending them development kits to make new arcade games and indie games. And that's going to help Caleb and I with our gaming company after we make some decent iPhone apps and stuff and get our name out there. Hopefully we'll get some feedback from that. And I just wanted to bring that up because I thought it was pretty cool. So
It's a neat idea.
moving on, EA. Fuck minutes.
All right, you want me to take care of this real quick?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we have hockey, basketball.
Actually, no basketball. I don't think.
No, it wasn't any basketball. Everything go off.
FIFA.
We have
Golf.
Okay, I'll just roll back up. Fuck sports. Anyways.
Yeah.
I can't entirely hate on sports. My best friend likes sports.
Fuck that shit, dude. The thing that I found funny as hell that I thought it was a joke, but they actually showed the golf thing with the Levolution Battlefield 4, the ship riding in.
Yeah, I thought it was a joke too. I thought they were about to show like a new Battlefield thing,
Yeah.
and like
come-
Battlefield 5 without the hard, not hard.
And come out and be like, fuck sports! Play
Yeah.
Battlefield!
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, when the whole soccer thing, it was ridiculous.
But actually, fuck sports. I'm sorry. If you like sports games, fuck you. Unsubscribe from our channel. We do not give a rat's ass about the sports games.
That's kind of harsh, but okay.
I don't give a fuck. If you play sports games, go outside and fucking do it.
the whole point of playing video games is to do something virtually in a game.
And immerse it into your couch.
Yeah, like
Or your gaming chair.
I do
fine.
like.
It's a lightning book, I think.
Anyways, I do like playing sports personally, but like, there's no. If you're gonna play like a physical sport, go outside and play a physical sport. Don't waste.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many great developers. Well, some of them are great because some of the texturing and gameplay for
Yeah.
like football games are fucking terrible. But anyways,
I mean, yeah, they. I know they don't get that much funding. They definitely don't get $500 million of funding.
yeah.
But I mean, they have to get enough funding to make it look halfway decent because those games look like shit. Like whenever they were talking about FIFA, they're like the guy was like, "You get emotionally attached into how real these characters look. Look at how real these character models are." I'm like, dude, those look
And
like
I was
shit.
talking about how, like, through the past games, they look like little paper mache
Mache, yeah.
cutouts, and, like, they did do a lot of work on them, but they still just look like shit. And I know it's hard to have, like, 200,000 people fucking
Yeah.
moving, but, like,
I mean,
what
it's still a lot of
holy
bullshit.
fuck.
But all right, let's. We're not gonna talk about the sports at all unless we're making fun of it. Sorry, tune out if you like sports games. Fuck you. But moving on. Star Wars Battlefront. They teased it. They didn't show any gameplay.
That was it.
They talked about how. I mean, I'm still looking forward to it. And the gameplay that they did show, and it was alpha, in-game footage, and it's super fucking awesome.
They were showing environment. I mean, well, yeah, it's what you just said. They were showing environment, and it looked.
It's realistic as fuck.
I think if you took real life and downscaled it about
20%?
10 or 15, I'd say it's like 80% like real life. Like,
Yeah.
that's, like precision, like being fucking. It was amazing graphics. It's like it looks really good right now.
Yeah, and I still can't tell if it was going to be
What
first
game
person or
is-
third person.
Like, what's the best graphical game that's out right
Fuck, I can't remember.
now? Like Division looks pretty real.
I'm looking all over the games. The order looks pretty sick.
Lara Croft looks pretty real in the.
Witcher 3 looks pretty.
Yeah,
pretty
okay,
solid.
Witcher. It looks a lot like Witcher because in the environment, but it's just so fucking clean and crisp.
Quantum Break.
Yeah,
And Batman, I guess you could say.
but like, I knew the Battlefield.
Batman
graphics
looks
were
real
gonna
on
be
comic
good.
pages, man.
Yeah. But yeah, Battlefield Hardline. I mean, not sorry, I'm skipping ahead. I'm kind of tired. We've been up too long today. But yeah, Star Wars Battlefront. I'm looking forward to it. I couldn't tell if it was gonna be third person or first person yet, so I can't make any optimizations on that. But they said that they're putting a lot of work into it,
Pretty
and
cool
I'm
how they got
looking
to sell
forward-
the movie props.
Yeah, they got emotionally attached to the movie props apparently. But yeah, they got to see all the movie props, and they got to go back to all the places that the movie was filmed. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty neat.
Moving on, Battlefield Hardline beta was announced that we could download immediately.
Yeah, you already played it too, didn't you?
Yeah, and we played it. It's great, but I mean it's beta. I mean we can't say too much about it. and there's only one map. There's only 2 game modes: Blood Money and Heist. We haven't got to play Heist yet. There's very few people on it, frankly, because people are having a lot of trouble downloading it. Caleb and I certainly did.
Yeah, they're like, fuck your origin up, so be careful. Make sure you have a restore point, because I had to restore.
And I did too, and it's still fucked up. But it's great. Caleb's having some trouble.
Wait, what? What's going on?
This Last of Us.
Oh, no, it's just a
That's
HD
post-show.
remake.
That's post-show. Yeah, that's post-show. It's fine. It's just HD remake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, fucking bastard. What was I
The
Oh yeah. Like Caleb's having some trouble running it, and yet he can run Battlefield 3 perfectly. I love that.
Like,
I mean, I can run it perfectly at Ultra. I mean, I have no problems with it. The one thing I'm gonna nitpick about real quick. Assault rifles have the worst accuracy. The G36C has great accuracy, but the M16 that you start out with, oh my gosh, it's horrible. But the SMGs all have like precision accuracy.
one thing that I really didn't like is, shit, the small helicopter they have, it drops fine, but the big one that would be like the passenger carrier from Battlefield 3 and 4, like, it drives fine, but I know it's beta, so they're gonna have this fixed, but like, if you fucking turn too hard in it, it like does this weird fucking thing where it like catty corner fucking flips you back.
Yeah, I saw you having
completely
trouble with
opposite. And I don't know, that just really pissed me off.
Yeah, they did. Caleb and I, we talked about it in the previous podcast that they're going to have to update the vehicle mechanics and stuff, and they kind of did a pretty good job of it.
I think they're going to have to make it less realistic on the helicopters because you're going to be in city on a lot of maps, and it's just going to be way too much fucking work to be maneuvering around buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Because in like Battlefield 3 and 4, if you never flew like a helicopter in a helicopter simulator, it was pretty hard to learn how to fly in Battlefield. Like, it took it like a day to get the fucking hang of flying something, but
yeah, it was cool.
It's fucking wobbly handling on all the.
I wish they would have showed Battlefield 5 though.
Yeah, I mean, have they even talked about that?
They said that they're working on Battlefield 5 and that it's going to be the most destructive game they've ever made. And people say, well, I wish you wouldn't have made this game, you would have made Battlefield 5 or something. And we're like, well, Visceral Games is making this. And don't get me wrong, DICE is helping and stuff, but...
I think DICE has a lot on their plate right now.
Because Battlefield 4 is so fucked up.
Battlefield 4 is fucked up. They're working on Star Wars.
Yeah, so they do have a lot on their plate. I wish they would have teased a trailer, though.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Because Star Wars Battlefront was released last year, and yet they still haven't even had any gameplay to show.
Actually, I take that back. I'm glad I didn't see Battlefield 5 because when they teased like
Battlefield 4,
the Division, like they went back and then they showed it E3 before last, and then they just showed it this E3. I'd rather see it once and then have it for the next E3. Because when you make someone wait that long to see something that great, that just pisses people off.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. But last thing that EA showed that was interesting was Mirror's Edge, but they didn't. They showed pre-alpha footage and what they want it to be.
It's like a super rough sketch.
Yeah, it was a rough sketch, and I love the combat, how it looks, how fast-paced it looks. But we had some streaming issues because we were watching it from both GameSpot, IGN. E3 was streaming directly from Twitch, and there was all of them had problems with it, especially GameSpot. And in the middle of EA, we had to switch over to IGN, and we missed a few things. And Mirror's Edge, I had to go back and look it up on YouTube and watch it again. But in Mirror's Edge, it does have some potential, but they're remaking it. I mean, they're only.
I already played the first one.
It was great. I beat it and I loved it, but it got. I don't know, the first couple levels were more fun than the last few. And it was really short.
What was it?
Oh, yeah. Okay, moving on. Ubisoft.
Okay, this sounds a little bit more.
Okay, first off, Far Cry 4, which they showed a trailer, but the gameplay was shown in Sony. But we'll get to that in the Sony press conference. Assassin's Creed Unity, gameplay was shown in Microsoft, which was a lot better, but we decided just to save it for Ubisoft.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think with both the Microsoft gameplay and the Ubisoft gameplay?
Well, I just say hallelujah for something
new
different this time. Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite thing, if I may, they got rid of the white coat.
Constantly the white robe.
Yeah, those
but that's not an assassin. It's been here for the past decades.
Yeah, I mean, you would expect to be like, hey, he's got a white coat on, isn't he? Assassin? Nah, he's fine.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they changed it to blue. Oh shit, he's a civilian.
Right.
The tumbling system looks really great.
Yeah,
You're pretty happy about that.
The acrobatic system is fabulous because you can actually flip and tumble and all that stuff.
I feel like it's gonna be another
Focus.
Gotta have people
Friends
you
to have
actually
fun.
know. Like not just jump in the game. You have to actually know for it to be fun. I think that's just me though.
Yeah, it does seem that way, but at the same time, I'm really looking forward to it. That's the first time I've been excited about Assassin's Creed game for a while.
Yeah,
because
for real.
First or second.
yeah, the first one was fabulous. The second one was really good. Brotherhood was okay. It showed it introduced
It
multiplayer
just
to
got
it.
too repetitive. is what it
Revelations pissed me off. Assassin's Creed 3 was horrible.
was. I haven't played the fourth one. so
I haven't played the fourth one, but it looks good.
Fourth one, Black Flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of good reviews.
It's good. It's just I don't like what they did with it because it's like you go into the office and then back into the virtual reality of being the pirate or the pirate assassin or whatever. It's just
Yeah, I mean,
I like the page that they're going with this one.
And I like how the combat is not counterattack.
Yeah.
That crap was no. I couldn't do it no more. That's why I quit playing.
yeah. I'm making a side note. We're moving around a lot because we are fucking tired as fuck, and we are pissed off. Frankly, just because we're tired, we're having to deal with Sony. So, anyways, yeah, Assassin's Creed. I'm looking forward to it. First time I've ever said
Actually,
that.
it's like a good game this
Yeah.
time around. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
They're trying something new, which all that matters.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna skip the next one for the last because it's the best part.
Yeah. It was one of the best games
Yeah.
out there.
The crew. I'm actually,
very excited for this game.
Yeah, they actually showed a full length. Well, not a full length. A trailer that was maybe 3 minutes long. That
It's
was
a sped
fast
up
forward.
version, yeah.
A sped up version of how long. Apparently, it would take 2 hours.
2 hours plus, what it said.
Yeah. To get from Miami to Los Angeles, which is just one of the missions that you can do.
Yeah.
A 2 hour long mission. The end game. Outside game. 2 hours.
I just
long.
love the Fast and Furious feel to it.
Yeah, it is, and I mean, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Going.
I'm not even a race person fan.
Me
Like,
either.
I love the concept though.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
It will be.
I can tell. The game after that, Shape Up. God
Hey, it
Why
was
did you even put that in there?
damn. Because I want people to know that we actually watched it and we just didn't write down the things we liked. I just want people to know that we paid attention to.
I mean,
even
it's a
the
cool
stupidest
idea.
things.
Don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, it looks cool, but the guy that showed the demo of it didn't deserve to show the demo of it. I mean, frankly, that is because I don't know why they keep on pushing, fitness towards gamers.
Dude, I hand it to the chick that hosts the Ubisoft conference. Like,
Her
first year.
Eliza Tyler or Alicia Tyler.
Yeah, like
She's awesome, though.
Womanwood.
since her
Lady
first
Wood.
year, she's like been she's not like just spitting shit off. She's
Yeah,
not
she's making-
scripted. She
yeah.
just fucking talks, and I like that. I don't
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah.
someone going out there and saying a poem. Just talk about the fucking game. You're not
Yeah.
writing a
And the
book.
company's
Yeah, you can
for,
tell
I mean,
whenever they're reading, like, the teleprompter and stuff.
Yeah.
They keep looking down and,
If
all
you're
that.
writing a book, put it in the fucking story mode. Don't
Yeah.
display it at fucking E3. We want to see shit and we want to
Yeah.
hear about it.
But moving on to the best part, it is definitely my top 3 of E3.
This is. Oh, go ahead. I'll throw this in a minute.
Rainbow Six Siege.
And what's funny is I honestly do not like Rainbow Six at all.
I didn't either. I
And
hated
this
it.
game here, it looks amazing.
Yeah, Rainbow Six Vegas 1 was okay. Rainbow Six Vegas 2 pissed me the fuck off because your team AI was
It's pretty
fucking
bad.
retarded.
It was real bad.
What did what's his name that we went to his thing at Chat State?
Oh, Michio Kaku.
Yeah, okay, Michio Kaku. He talked about how the smartest robot, how smart the smartest robot is this day. He said it's as smart as a cockroach. Actually, it's as smart as a retarded cockroach. Actually, it's as smart as a squished retarded cockroach. That's the AI of Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Enemy and friendly. It pissed me the
Oh,
fuck
and,
off.
and they have Alzheimer's.
Oh yes, exactly.
This game
But
here,
this game looks awesome.
Yes.
Because let's just lay it out for you. I'm pretty sure you can play as either the hostage takers or the police officers.
Yeah, you probably have to switch between sides. It's probably, the more I think about it, it's probably like a round thing where you switch between what side.
Yeah.
Who does the best wins, maybe. I don't know.
And you find a way to break into the house, and then you break in, and the building is completely destructible.
Yeah.
And I think that is so awesome. And that's the first time Rainbow Six has
Dude
really
couldn't
done that.
shoot
something
worth
that
anything
big.
in the trailer.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, it's
I know.
pretty bad.
I think he was aiming for the wall, but I honestly can't tell. But yeah, it does look fucking astonishing. And I think how it's going to play out is like, the first couple missions, you're going to be in houses, and then you're going to move up to malls, and then maybe, skyscrapers.
I think it's gonna be really fucking easy. Well, like that's one of the downsides, and I don't think they realize that because they're playing it so scripted. But like when he started to put the satchel charges on the walls and shit, and got on top of them, like he could have blew through the whole fucking building in the game. I think if like
You just level the house down.
yeah, if you're not set to a certain amount of them, you're just absolutely just gonna blow through. The
I
fucking
think
mission.
that's going to happen whenever Call of Duty players get a hold of it.
Oh Jesus.
Because if you're a Battlefield player, then you're gonna play it tactically like they played it. Like me and you, we'll play it tactical as fuck. But if we get if me and you paired up against paired with 2 Call of Duty players, you'd be like, okay guys, I'm gonna throw a grenade and we're just gonna blast through this fucking thing and hopefully we'll get the hostage.
It's like being a support on Battlefield, throwing an ammo crate and you fucking C4 grenade,
Yeah.
C4 grenade.
Oh my
Jesus.
god, yeah, but it is still gonna be a lot of fun. And they didn't even get a release date, and it was in pre-alpha footage, and they were playing it on PC, which means they were playing it on a development kit. They did not have a console version, so I would not be surprised if we don't see
But
that
how
until
ironic is
2016.
it that it hadn't been out for 6 years?
That is pretty crazy. That is
that's
crazy.
kind of funny, actually.
It's not necessarily ironic. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't believe that it's been 6 years. 2006 since Vegas 2, or
Dude.
actually 2008.
The last Rainbow game I played was Rainbow Six Rogue for
Oh my.
PS1.
Oh my.
I mean, I played
never
some
played
of it on the Vegas, but I didn't play that much.
I mean, Ubisoft was great, and it
it was the best all around, I think.
I don't know.
What do you mean, Rich? Bro? What the hell was it, anyways?
It was me being tired and me being very pissed off that we have to talk about Sony now.
Hey, it was actually
Sony
alright.
was a fucking acid trip.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's try to hit off on the good stuff that we haven't already spoiled at the beginning of this. At least Destiny looks good. It looks like they downgraded the graphics a little bit because they super expanded the maps and shit. I think it'd been better if it wasn't a seamless interface and they made it like loaded, like not loading screens, but like semi-loading screens like World of Warcraft or something does where you can't see the whole expansiveness of it. That would have helped them up the graphics. Wouldn't have been as system intensive.
No, I'm pretty. Don't quote me on this, guys. Don't quote us that if the graphics do look a little bit worse. It just looked that way to us. It might have been just how bad the quality was on my stream. That might have been the case.
I don't think that was it.
It did look a little bit worse, but I mean, again, we won't know until it comes out in November. They're spending $500 million on it. It's got to be good, no matter what.
Well,
Hopefully.
graphics do play a big role, but
Yeah.
I think gameplay is going to be a key factor in this, and hopefully it was just the stream quality, because if it looked that bad, it didn't look bad. It just didn't look top notch.
Yeah. You can definitely
Maybe
tell
it's just
a
because how
bunch of
tired
games.
we were.
Yeah.
The Order again.
I don't remember what that was about.
It's the werewolf. You remember? It was
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
was
like
bad
that.
as
Yeah,
fuck.
it did look pretty sweet.
It they only. I say again. They actually only showed a trailer last year.
I don't remember that at all.
You don't?
No.
But it was really, really good, and it does look interesting. I'm looking forward to it, but it's a PS4 exclusive, so I don't really care for it that much. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty awesome.
I'll see why not.
I think it's definitely worth playing. Like, the graphics look really good.
He uses a lantern.
They
It's
didn't
got that
really,
horror game feel to it.
Yeah.
didn't really look like it had like that much destructiveness in it.
Yeah.
Like it looked very
kinda like-
scripted, like a
yeah,
pathway
yeah,
game,
yeah.
not free roam.
Definitely.
But as far as like storyline games go, I think it'll be a pretty good storyline
Oh yeah,
game.
definitely. I mean, there's werewolves in it. It's gotta be good. I don't think
Yeah.
any game.
And the werewolves actually look like what a werewolf I
Yeah.
believe would look like a fucked up
Yeah,
human,
no,
not
I-
a
Not
dog.
like a,
not like a fucking Twilight.
Yeah,
like a
that's
throat
fucking
cut down,
dumb.
though.
Okay, oh fuck, here we go. Entwined.
Yeah, that's for the acid trip sort of.
Can I take this one?
Knock yourself out.
Alright, it looks like, oh, fuck me, what's the Japanese symbol called? Like the yin yang?
Yeah, yin and yang.
Yeah, okay, the two koi fish swimming around each other.
Yeah.
You have some kind of fish and a bird, and they're, well, okay, let me backtrack here. It was some students' first game that they've developed and put out, so congratulations to them. It doesn't look bad, but it honestly looks like, well, let me hop back into what I was saying. You have a fish and a bird, and there's supposed to be two souls intertwining into each other, finding and adventuring with each other.
And trying to fall in love, but they can't.
That is I've never dropped acid. I know people that have dropped acid, and that is the definition of dropping acid. Like, your body, when you drop acid, your soul, like, goes on an adventure, and your body tries to keep up with it, and that is exactly what that game is.
And the next thing after that, I mean, that's pretty much the whole sum of it.
That's it.
If you want to see it for yourself, knock yourself out. That's all we're going to pretty much say about
I didn't really bash on it, but I kind of feel like I am. But it would have been better if they saved themselves the trouble and put it on, like, PC or, like,
Steam
that
or
app store. Yeah, because it's not a console game, even though it's like an arcade for, like, $9.99 or whatever. But
which I think is too expensive.
yeah, it should be, like,
$5 even.
yeah, maybe
Not even
$5. I'd probably do, like, 95
Free with
cents, to be
ads.
honest.
Free with ads. Now the next thing is DLC, but I'm pretty sure the main character in this DLC played this game because of what it fucking looked like. It's the Second Son DLC, New Light or something like that. I haven't played it. I played the other Infamous games, which were really good. And Infamous Second Son, I mean, it looks amazing. It's got great reviews. The graphics are astonishing. So yeah, it's cool that they come out with a new DLC. They didn't show any gameplay, but they did show a really cool, trailer for it. I mean, I don't know what the fuck it's about. It has snow.
Snow.
That's
good.
Snow's good. But yeah. Now the biggest thing that I think they announced at Sony
Oh yeah.
is Little Big Planet 3. And,
No, that wasn't the biggest thing. At least I don't think so.
Yeah, we know what you think. We'll get to that.
but yeah, me and Caleb, we had a lot of fun on that.
It's like the best platformer ever.
Yeah, it's the best user-created content game.
Yeah, like
Jesus fucking Christ.
fuck.
The mic just tried to attack our Mexican.
I think
It's because I said it wasn't the best game that was showed.
I think Paranormal Activity just happened in this office.
What the fuck?
But anyways, it's like the next. Well, we use next generation too much, but that's what it is. It's like the next generation Mario. You know.
yeah.
I never really thought
I
of that
just
way
wish they
till earlier.
could
but-
play. I mean, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, but instead of having a Ragboy, right?
Yeah, no, Sock Boy? Sackboy.
Yeah, Sackboy, that's what it is. Instead of having Sackboy, we get 3 new characters now. We have, I don't even remember their
I don't
names,
remember the
but
names
you
either.
have a dog that's really good at jumping.
Yeah.
You have a bird that can fly you to unreachable places. And you have a guy that morphs into a fat person and like a little midget, and he like weighs shit down and kills stuff and stuff. But it looks like it's gonna make the puzzleness of it a lot harder, and that'll be cool. So it's not as easy
And
to play through.
it's gonna make it a lot cooler
the
for
second one.
It's gonna make it a lot cooler for people to make their own maps and stuff, I think.
Yeah, because like you can build it to the personality of what character you
Yeah.
like better and shit.
And you can make it to where, hey, you need these 2 characters to play it, or you need this one, or use all of them or something like that. So I think that was something that surprised me because I was not expecting that at all.
Yeah, I thought that game died out, to be honest. Like,
I did
it's a
too.
good game, but I just thought that they were leaving
How long
it
has
at
it been
that.
since the second one?
I think it was 3 years ago, so 3 years, 3 or 4.
No, 2009.
2009 probably sounds right. 2009.
Huh.
Wait, yeah.
2009 or 2010.
Since the
Yeah.
second
Maybe
Little Big
2010.
Planet?
Do what?
Since the second Little Big Planet?
Yep.
Yeah.
2010, I think, is when it came out. And then after that, they did Mod Nation Racers, which was fabulous. I love. Do you remember that? Did you
Yeah.
play that with me?
A little bit. Like, I wasn't a super big fan, but it was a good game.
Yeah, the map creator was awesome. I made a lot of videos on that on my own YouTube channel. After that, Bloodborne. That was just a trailer announcement. That sounded pretty
What's that
interesting.
one like Resident Evil?
Yeah, we thought it was Resident Evil, but it was something completely.
Oh,
we thought he said
yeah.
platform, but it was actually Bloodborne.
At first. Yeah, I forget.
Yeah.
But it looked like Resident Evil. or
Because of the
something like that.
dogs. Let's just make that clear. Because of the dog. That's
But
what made it pop.
It looked so dark and
Yeah.
eerie. That's like, it looked. The game had personality. It just looked fucking creepy, and that's what really caught my eye. But like right before the trailer was over, it just it kind of lost its feel a little bit. I know it's just going to be fucking good, but towards the end, that kind of fell off on the trailer.
Yeah, it might be interesting. Now, Far Cry 4 gameplay was shown. Let me just say something real quick. I know it's gonna be great, but I'm disappointed, frankly, because of the fact that Far Cry 4 could have easily been DLC for Far Cry 3, from what I can see. It just looks like they took Far Cry 3 and put a new map in it. Like, they show. I mean, it's cool that they have a whole new setting. The whole new setting is fabulous, but you can still, you're using animals to take over, enemy, camps and stuff like that. And it just, I mean, they had a great co-op and, you know, drop in and drop out co-op, but it just doesn't seem like they're doing anything brand new besides the map. I mean, the map looks a whole lot bigger.
I still like boss better for the villain myself.
I mean, but I'm still gonna get it, but I mean, it just doesn't seem like they did anything brand new.
You
like,
know,
There's just a couple of tweaks.
I just realized this. Like, as big and as expansive as it was when he was wingsuiting down, I realized in the mountain ridge, like you could see the roads coming up through it, and the mountains, they look like untraveled. Like you can't navigate them. Damn, I'm tired. You can't navigate them. So, like as expansive as the map is, I don't think they really did that much. Like it's gonna look fucking huge, and like flying through it and ziplining and shit. That's gonna be really cool. But I don't think it's as big as it looks.
Yeah. I mean, it could be good. I don't know. We were very tired, so we're kind of bitching at games right now. I mean, the first.
I think we're being totally unbiased.
We are.
Just kind of. I just realized that, like, we're not like hyping up games we like, and we're not.
We're kind of being
down
critics.
Yeah,
We're criticizing.
That's what it's all about, though,
but we're not being bitches about it. Like, we're being unbiased. It's just like the full truth.
We're just being honest, like straight up.
Yeah, we are. But we're gonna move on from that. A Magicka 2 game was announced.
I've never even
alongside
heard
a
of
lot
the
of
first
other
one.
indie games.
I mean, I never.
I don't think there was one. To be
They
honest.
just threw it up a two beside it. I think.
Yeah, I guess so. Just to get it hyped.
I think
it was a very.
Magicka just sounded too generic.
Yeah. So
it's a very interesting trailer though.
it's a very indie. Yeah, it's an indie game. Nothing really much to say. In my opinion, if you guys want to say anything, go ahead.
I don't really know anything to say, but honestly.
I think.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's really
It's just something
to
you
say.
have to play to find out.
Like when they were announcing it, like right before the trailer came up, they were like hopping it a lot, and then I seen it, and I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know.
fuck, never
It's just
mind.
your typical indie game, I think.
Yeah, and then they showed a lot of indie games, but I mean, you know,
I
like
couldn't even keep up with them. Went so
Yeah,
fast.
seriously.
And nothing you can. It's fucking top selling shit on Steam. Nothing to talk about.
Let It Die, which is by the guy that brought us Killer 7,
That
Shadow of
was-
the Damned, and all that stuff.
Just weird.
Yeah.
It was. I couldn't tell if it was actual gameplay or just like a full cinematic, live action trailer. To be honest,
I don't
but
know.
regardless, it was pretty fucked up. Like I can't.
Yeah.
I guess it's like gonna be like an all-out brawler with chainsaws and
It was like Twisted
power
Metal
tools.
without cars, basically.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
That, I guess that's a great way to put it.
Yeah, it really is what it was. Like
I'm
Twisted
looking
Metal
forward to
without
seeing
cars.
gameplay. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing gameplay. The next game is from the people that brought us Dust or Journey. Thank you, Journey. And it's called Abzu or Abzu.
Yeah, Abzu's right.
Abzu's right.
Yeah.
My handwriting sucks. It's they actually went from the desert to water.
It's basically it.
Yeah, pretty
mean-
much. It looks fantastic. I mean, I'm taking that back. I say it's fantastic too much. It looks very interesting. It has the same art design as Journey did. But again, it does not have any interest in me, frankly, because it's Sony and they pissed me off.
They didn't
altogether.
show a lot of gameplay. Like a
They
lot of their
always
shit-
show trailers.
A lot of their
it's
shit
true.
wasn't gameplay, but like what they show is like it's like just showing someone the logo or something and just taking it away and be like, what do you think, huh?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
They just don't show anything.
Yeah, which pissed me off a lot. But
Even Destiny, they didn't show that much, even though it's been fucking all over.
yeah,
the
and it's
internet.
coming out in a few months, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, Abzu, whatever. No Man's Sky. Now that is an acid trip to talk about. I have
I
to.
must have zoned out.
I mean,
on
I
that one. I didn't remember
I
seeing
forgot
it.
about it because as soon as I seen it, I was like, oh, okay, and oh shit, ass trip, fuck this.
Is that pilot game?
When I saw it, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, I thought, I was like, seriously, I can't think of anything.
It was like literally so acid trip. Like I remember watching it. It was
I
so
don't.
acid
That's how much I
trippy.
did pay attention to it.
There was nothing to fucking pay attention to.
There's so much shit happening.
It was just like what? It was like okay, like TV screen is off. You hit some acid. Wait 5 minutes. You're looking at the TV screen. Shit's going on. There's nothing to explain. Shit's just coming at you.
Okay.
It's nothing.
I came up with, I think I just figured out who that guy is.
Who?
You know when my dad told us that story about how he took acid and he was looking up at the ceiling with his
Oh yeah,
friend?
I had the picture of the battleship.
Yeah, and he was having a
Oh, the
battleship.
starship, yeah.
I think that's the guy that he did that with. Because,
Oh,
because,
in the trench, was crawling across
Yeah.
the wall or his face or some shit. Yeah.
because I'm gonna. I'm not dissing this game at all because I'm gonna play this game if it's for PC, or if it's for Xbox One or Xbox 360 because it's an infinite game, like Minecraft, and you can go planet to planet. Everything's brand new, randomly generated. I can't tell what the main premise is. I mean, I don't know if it's like a first-person shooter, or I guess you're
I think the
exploring.
developers were a little too high.
Yeah,
The game.
I mean, hell, the guy looked high when he came out and
oh yeah, he
presented
wouldn't
it.
look at anybody. He's like scratching his head.
Yeah, he was just like, all right. I mean, he was like as tired as we are, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess he fell asleep at the first
I guess he
episode.
needs some more coke.
but yeah, it could be interesting. Now, some of that, these are the next two things.
Yeah, and I'm excited for both of these.
Yeah, Dead Island 2 and Mortal Kombat X.
Dead Island 2.
You gotta throw in Batman and Uncharted if we're just seeing both.
Well, we already talked about him technically, but yeah, we'll talk about him in a second. Dead Island 2, yeah. The trailer was really cool. I thought
I
it
thought
was
it was the new
Was
IP
it
for
a-
zombie game.
A
No,
big tease because I thought it was a Dying Light.
yeah, I thought it was Dying Light 2 because it was Techland. They're working on, like
All
that's the
kinds
second.
of stuff right
Yeah, but I love the trailer.
now. It was great.
And to be honest, I didn't know they were going to do a second one because they did Dead Island Riptide.
That was supposed to be like the filler, kind of like Brotherhood.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the filler.
Oh, and but yeah, Dead Island 2. It looks pretty solid. I like it.
It is gonna be solid.
I just because of the trailer. I love the trailer. I just thought it was
Jogging down
funny.
the road and he
Yeah.
just turns to a zombie.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
Like, all right,
And Mortal Kombat X.
Just go,
I
take it away.
can't even. I really can't. Like I said earlier when we first did this, just so we clarify this, Sub-Zero should have won that trailer fight. Dude. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
Sub-Zero's my
he
favorite.
kicked the shit out of Scorpion, dude. But he always comes out on top. Scorpion, I don't know why.
Scorpion's fucking OP. That's his problem. He just never.
Get over here.
He has
Yeah.
too much. The thing that I didn't like about Sub-Zero in the last Mortal Kombat game was if you pressed X the whole time, you could oscillate,
Yeah.
and it made Sub-Zero kind of a pussy character. You know?
Yeah, I guess. They got the, what is it, 2 new characters?
Yeah, well, from what we could see,
One
like
of
They
them-
look like fucking
Nunu from League of Legends, like
Yeah.
a dark Nunu or some shit.
One of them looked OP as hell, too. The one with the thing on the back.
Yeah,
or
the
whatever,
Nunu.
yeah.
Yeah.
Chick. Yeah, he looked pretty cool.
That whole game's looking amazing, dude.
The fatalities look fucking sick as hell.
Yeah, they do.
They went over the top.
And I love how you can just pick up the environment and tackle it.
Oh yeah,
it's
they did a
fucking-
lot with the
And they brought the
environment.
X-rays back, too.
Yeah. So far, yeah, it looked pretty cool. And then while we were not looking, they saved the best for last for some dumbass reason. Uncharted 4, which from what we can tell was just a trailer.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I like.
And we couldn't even see if we couldn't even see the title. So please tell us, how retarded we are and
Nah, it's
just
just Uncharted 4.
just Uncharted 4.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Uncharted 4 is. Did you see a subtitle?
No.
Okay. Well, correct us if there's a subtitle. But yeah, from what we saw, it looked watery and foresty.
And he looks
Yeah.
old, too.
Yeah, he looks old. He looks like he was 40 or 50.
What game did they showed a game that we completely left out, but it looked like shit. And it was a new
I
game.
don't remember, dude.
I don't know how I don't remember because I got so pissed because the new game was supposed to be really good, and then it goes from the cinematic to the gameplay, and it looked worse than the game before.
Can you describe the gameplay?
Fuck no, because I
Is
stopped.
it a Sony?
No. It was like early on. I stopped paying attention to it because it looked so bad.
I don't remember. There were a few of those this
No,
time around.
fuck. Everybody already. It doesn't matter. People aren't getting that fucking game.
Yeah, Uncharted 4. That's the reason I will get a PlayStation 4, pretty much. And Batman.
Yes. All of it.
I mean, the
I don't
Batman
even care.
gameplay. The graphics
It's
were
Batman, dude.
astonishing.
I don't even
I
care.
don't like Batman at all, and
Yeah, you
I don't know how to
You need
explain
to go walk outside.
well,
I mean, Origins sucked, dude.
I never played Origins. That's the problem. Like, I don't know if it's any good or not.
They
But it's
were-
Batman, so I'm gonna play it at some
the
point.
reason I didn't like them is they were like good, but they just weren't that good because the first couple. I mean, it's kind of like free roam, but it's like really closed in. If you know what I mean.
It was.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
Asylum was definitely like that.
City
there was
was-
no reason to.
City was trying to be sandbox.
It was sandbox, but you still wanted to follow on that linear path. But
Yeah,
now
that's true.
this one is fucking.
Yeah.
And you get the Batmobile, and we just seem like a bat tank.
Oh yeah.
Is that what you
Like,
call it?
yeah,
And then he fucking went nitro and.
this
fucking
one definitely looks
jumped out.
badass.
Scarecrow looks pretty kick-ass.
He looks like he was on fucking Crystal
And the
Meth.
mobility for this one's a lot better than any be.
Oh yeah, I mean he jumped right out of a building and was like just gliding all over the fucking place, man.
And the visuals, like this isn't even released shit yet, and the visuals were really good. And straight gameplay, it wasn't dev, it was like full game.
Yeah.
The whole fucking map, it was really nice.
Yeah, so all in all, I mean E3 was pretty good. I mean
It wasn't the best. It was good.
it definitely was. I mean,
It was
better
way
than
better
last
than
year.
last
It
year,
was
yeah.
way better than last
yeah,
year.
that's true.
They didn't really. They hyped it up too much, kind of like Watch Dogs. Like there wasn't that many new IPs. But it was still a great amount of fun. We still have some announcements to get throughout the week, probably. So,
I'm still excited for Nintendo. I like it.
Super Smash Brothers. I mean, I like Super Smash Brothers and Zelda, but that is. And
I'm
maybe
just gonna-
a Mario game.
I'm
But
just
that
gonna-
is it.
I'm just
Like,
gonna
there's
tell
nothing
Dude,
else.
the new Pokemon, the remake of the 3rd gen. It's gonna be amazing.
Like, I stopped playing Pokemon a long time ago, and if I wanted to play it, it would just be like straight off the Game Boy or something, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Because I like
Still,
I like
yeah.
Gold. Well, not that far back. Fuck, like Emerald and Ruby. Like
That's the new
those were-
remakes. They're making Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like the DS shit where you can fucking
Yeah, it's
touch
the
on it.
3DS.
I don't like
Yeah,
that
it's
shit.
the
It should
3DS
just be
variant.
straight fucking.
The two 8-bit shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
it
what you
should be.
mean.
But it should either be a card game or fucking 8-bit. That's
Yeah,
it.
maybe.
all right,
I
here's
just don't like the touch screen bullshit where you can do.
You don't have to use the stylus. though.
Well, yeah, but you can do like special shit with it and it fucks it up.
Yeah, I guess you got that. It depends on how you like to play, though, as far as
Yeah.
the,
That's just not
the
my
touch
style.
stuff goes.
And
yeah.
I kind of grew out
Which,
of it.
honestly, I don't use the touch crap. It's too much work to even do that.
Yeah.
here's the thing. Nintendo's not gonna last more than the next 5 years. I'm just gonna say it now. They're
I think they'll outlast Sony because if y'all didn't know,
Well, yeah.
not in the video game world, but outside of their like TVs and phones and shit, Sony has lost.
so much.
They spent X amount in the high billions, like over 20 billion, and that's how much they're in debt. And last year they straight lost a little over $1 billion just that year alone. And I don't fucking know what they're doing wrong. I thought Sony did great. Their TVs are expensive. They make high quality shit. Most of it. Some of their stuff is absolute garbage. But like their DVD players is shit.
But you gotta think, Nintendo, their Wii U is doing horrible.
Well, yeah, but
And they
like
put a
it's
lot of
just
money
their
into it.
fucking Wii U. It's not every like Nintendo's a game.
Yeah.
Sony is like a everything.
Yeah.
And they're fucked.
They're gonna
like-
stop making TVs for Christ's sake.
Yeah, like I really don't think there's gonna be a PlayStation 5. They'll bankrupt out probably because at the rate they're going, $1 billion this year is probably gonna be probably $3 billion this year because they're way behind.
Do you think there was PlayStation and then Microsoft unveiled the Xbox. Do you think we're gonna see a brand new console anytime soon?
Or as
I
who?
think what's gonna
Just
happen.
any
Anybody.
company.
Yeah.
Well, you got Steambox. We
Yeah.
already talked about that, and they're trying to do their thing. You see how it's hard for them to come up and like be an actual console.
I
without
feel
going
like
through valves and
Nintendo will
stuff.
sneak one in there at some point. They're pretty much ready, I think.
Well, they already tried Wii U and it sucked.
Yeah, I don't
mean,
think they're gonna.
Honestly, I think Nintendo should be mainly focused on handhelds. That's where they have most of their success.
I'm not gonna be cocky, but in like next generation games just came out. How long did the last one last? Like 5 years, 6 years?
What?
The like from how long was the Xbox 360 out before
Xbox
One?
360
It was
was
years.
2005.
Yeah.
2005 to 2013. 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, okay,
8
so
years.
8 years it took.
PS3
In the
was
next
out.
8 years, I don't think Sony's going to be around. Microsoft will definitely have the playing field. And not to be cocky, but if nobody else does it and we make the income, I will build a fucking thing that can run anything.
If we have the funding.
By
hell
the
yeah.
time that this shit happens, everything will be running 4K Ultra. This is a promise. If our team makes the shit, everything will be running 4K, 60 frames a second, because nothing needs to be above 60 frames a second. And we'll play it. But there's no big names coming up that are, even trying to make a console, because everybody's being a follower when it comes to shit like that. They just want to be like, okay, we just want to do this. It's a lot safer than making a new console. Well, that's cool, but like the consoles are like a fucking computers from like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And
That's true.
we need something beefy.
Yeah, we do.
Because 8 years from right now, Oculus for like virtual reality games, it's gonna be a whole new fucking thing. And of course, there's gonna be some re-releases for like Xbox One Slim,
Yeah.
PlayStation 4
I
Slim,
hope so,
shit
soon.
like that.
I wish they would have been released
But,
something like that.
That's true.
I really don't know who's gonna release a new console.
I mean, I can't think of anything.
I don't think anybody even gives a fuck. They're just trying to throw out games because they don't want the responsibility of that.
I mean, I really wish they would have announced a new Xbox Slim or something. I mean, hell, Sony announced a white PlayStation 4, and the Xbox One is so fucking huge.
Stuff.
I really hate to
For
say
Destiny.
it because the only thing I like from Apple, as good as their shit is business-wise, the only thing I like from Apple is the iPhone and the iPod. But if it was going to be anybody else, let me think about this. Yeah, if it was going to be anybody else, I think Apple would make the next console because they have so much money.
Well,
and if it wasn't
fucking,
them, it'd be Google.
Fucking Amazon made that damn Amazon Hotbox or some shit.
Yeah,
like
I don't
that.
think Amazon would do something
So
like that. It'd just be too fucked up.
if Amazon did that, I would. After working with them, fuck them.
And if Apple didn't do it, Google would probably do something, but
Oh.
it would be something that everybody had, but it wouldn't be as successful as like an Xbox or PlayStation.
Yeah, Google would probably be the origin of game consoles. I would
Yeah.
think. Or like the Google Plus of consoles.
It's really hard to tell because like it's kind of hard to think in that spectrum, but LG, they do really good in phones and TVs and shit, and they're definitely not skimpy on like their profits per year, so they'd probably make something. But I just don't want to see. I really don't want to see anything from anybody like that. I want to see someone up and new, and I want to see someone with a strong backbone system, and them come out with something. But I don't know. That's gonna be hard to tell. Leave some comments in the description box below.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys think. Who you think? Tell us who you think will make one, or who would you like to see make a new console.
Or leave your comments on like what kind of graphic performance you think is going to be by the next generation of the console
But
games.
it's E3 in general.
Personally,
Or
I see-
E3 in general.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I want to get some Twitter feed on Sledgehammer. Don't bash on them too hard because this is their first like actual successful standalone. But they definitely need to be bashed on for kind of stealing Respawn's idea. They didn't really take Battlefield 4 as their idea, but it kind of seemed like they used their engine.
They were definitely looking at Battlefield and they're like, hey.
But the drones was a fucking Matrix thing. Yeah, there's no taking that back. That was the Matrix.
Yeah.
Nothing you can
So,
do about that.
all in all, E3 1 out of 10. What do you guys think?
Like I said before, an 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was solid, but
this
it
is-
wasn't like breathtaking.
Yeah.
or anything.
It was a lot better than last
Yeah.
year. It could have definitely been better, but I'm not gonna like fucking slap it down.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna say an 8. But God, it's every fucking year with Sony. They just like it's so boring. Like hey, our numbers this year is like it's like they're saying, hey guys. We all know that we're poor as fuck right now, but
And-
don't worry. We don't give a fuck. We just want to see what you're releasing. Show us what you bring to the community.
Yeah.
Because if they do shit like that, it's going to save them in the long run. But when they're just throwing numbers and shit at you, disinterest everything. Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.5, frankly, because it was better than last year.
It was
So-
way
yeah, that's
better
true.
than last year.
yeah, so I'm happy with it. I'm a little disappointed that it didn't show
It
Quantum
just
Break.
wasn't like breathtaking.
I would have liked to seen Halo 5. That would have been really cool.
Yeah, but they're gonna show that next year because we saw the whole movie.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Bungie
really.
has a lot on the plate.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
all right, 343.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bungie's not even Bungie's doing all that.
They're doing
shit.
Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it was great E3. A little disappointment, but every E3 has that. So
That's true. But it wasn't as bad as last year.
God no. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot of the games. So anything else? Anything you guys want to end with without people fucking texting me over and over again?
So I ate so much food again and got hurt.
Oh yeah.
Like
actually,
every other year.
we're fucking tired of shit. We've been up since 10.
Yeah.
We've been up for over 12 hours.
I got up at 6.
Oh god.
I'm fucking exhausted.
So Caleb, anything?
No, I think that's about it. Just leave some comments down below so we can get some good feedback and like and comment. That's all I have to say.
Dylan?
Excited for Dead Island 2 and Mortal
Mortal
Kombat
Kombat.
and Batman, of course.
Yeah, I'm excited for a lot of games that we talked about.
What I really want to know is what everybody else is most excited about.
Yeah. Please comment in the comment section below. I don't know how we're gonna do the noise cancellation in this video. I'm just saying now. because we have 3 people. We have 1 Blue Yeti mic, and we've had it on a circular setting. And I'm afraid if I do the noise cancellation, some people's voices might get cut out a little bit. So you're going to hear a lot of running water in the background if I do not do the noise cancellation. And that is because we have an aquarium in the background. So do not be alarmed. You do not have a tumor. You do not have cancer. You do not have a worm in your ear. That's just our aquarium in the background. So I do apologize for that. Other than that, please subscribe to our channel, our Next Level Gaming channel. You are on our Next Level or NLG social channel right now, listening to our podcast. Because within the next week or 2, we are going to start flooding in-game footage of videos from both League of Legends, World of Warcraft, SimCity, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Watch Dogs, GTA 5, and every other video game that we own. So please stay tuned for that. And we might not do a podcast this week. This might be our podcast of the week. However, we might, and we will reveal the official NLG podcast title for our podcast, the official name.
And ain't gonna be here for any of that, either.
We might invite Dylan back. And we will again end the next podcast with a game. We will not do that now because we are too bloody fucking tired. So anyways, thank you for watching, and we apologize for being so grumpy and critical towards all the games. It's been a long, annoying day, and Sony has frankly pissed us the fuck off. So thank you for listening to us, bitch. And I hope you enjoyed E3 and the acid trip that Sony called their press conference. Thanks for listening, guys. See you next time.
See ya.